Hello folks, this is DimeWolf65, and we are going to make a massive attempt on something. And if we lose, we technically lose. So let's, defeat the Yarmagander. Let's see if we can actually do this, folks. If not, well, we'll hold off on it. Now, I've switched our good friend, Elvis, back to a red mage, and I believe I set for his secondary, I think, Oracle. Because here's the thing, I can easily set up a additional weakness for the monster. And, you know, we can just do that kind of thing. Alright. Let's see if we can,
We're in for a real battle here.
Oh, and he brought friends.
Ow! No fear! Damn it! Is this it?
Yeah, we're not facing this anytime soon. Yeah, I was expecting, we got this. No. Just no. Well, we're going to hold off on that quest then, folks. Because, yeah. That was not good. We weren't able to deal any damage, so we are going to be facing that later. So, we are going to, travel log. We'll come back to this one later. Much later, once we find a way to, reduce the damage and whatnot. Because, we did not even have a turn. So, this means we are going to change Elvis back to, a Oracle, so we can finish up his, job. And if that's the case, we're going to switch that around too. So, multitask, that's fine. Mug and Magpie. Because, you know, we might as well be stealing. Oh, right. And... yeah. Just so we can get rid of enemies real quickly. Where is it? But Azaka's Indiscriminate Rage. And same with Adele in a sense. We'll be switching Indiscriminate Rage back on. Who dare we? Ooh, this is a difficult thing to put. Yeah, also we'll be changing this back to the other thing, so... yeah, okay, I think we're good with this. Yeah. So we're going to get some of the other character-driven quests done here, so... wrong way. Oh, that's a pen pal up there, right, okay. Alright, Elvis, what do you got here? Aw, oh no. Lost pupper?
What's going on, Elvis?
Oh, poor wee fellow's lost. We can't have come far the way. He must belong to someone here in town.
Maybe there's someplace nearby.
Aye, I thought the same thing. Nobody's come looking for him though. And him only a pup and all. Where's your ma and your dad?
Let's go ask around. Somebody must know something.
Aw, lost puppy episode. Alright.
Sorry to bother you, but we found a wee stray. You wouldn't happen to know who he might belong to?
Oh, not again. Sorry, the little rascal's forever running off. Hang on, that's not our dog.
Course it's not. Ours is out running round the garden.
What are you on about running round the garden? Poor thing only went and hurt its leg 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then this nice lady came by and fixed it. I've never seen healing skills like it. Oof, just like that, and the little tyke was fixed. Yeah, she was a pro, and no mistake. And to think she didn't even stick around long enough for me to say thanks. Wanted to ask her how she came to know so much so young, I did. You don't see many like her, that's for certain. Easy on the eye she was too.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Maybe, but
The quest of Celine and Dag.
Quite done drooling, are you? Sounds like you've given up on your actual wife.
No, love, don't be silly. Can't a man appreciate...
Are you trying to wind me up? One more...
Seems you've a thing or two to be hashing out between you. We'll be getting along.
Well,
Guess
that just
wasn't
lovely.
the wee one's home then. Still, it was only our first try. Don't worry, little one. We'll soon sniff out your ma and your da for you.
Aw, almost sounds like he's asking us if we're sure.
Listen to you, putting words in the poor pup's mouth. Less of that. We've an owner to find. Sorry to bother you while you're working, but...
Back after all, is it? Good. I'm glad you finally chose... Oh, wait. Not who I thought it was. What can I do for you, then?
We're trying to find out who Rover here belongs to.
Sorry, not mine. I ain't got a dog.
Something troubling you?
Well, I took on this young bloke, see? But he up and left just like that. No experience, but strong as an ox. Took to the old smithing like a duck to water, he did. And what's more, he listened. Like, properly listened, you know? And I never saw such an hard worker. So there I was, egging him on, telling him he'd soon be the best for miles around. And then he goes and says it. Out of nowhere. Sorry, mate. I'd love to stay and learn more, but I've got things to be getting on with. There's someone who needs me. You know how it is. And just like that, he was gone. Honest hard workers like that don't come along often. Gutted I was.
Not here either, eh? Where's the pup gone?
He must have run off while we were talking.
Ah, that's no good. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't half have me worried. How many times have I told you not to go running off like that?
Well, would you look at that?
Not quite by himself, no. A couple it was. A great big burly bloke and a proper snooty-looking woman. Wasn't so sure about them at first. They didn't seem exactly the do-gooder type. Didn't help that the big lad was covered in cuts and bruises either. But it turns out that was only because of the runaround this little devil gave him. Aren't you naughty, eh? Ran off before I had a chance to thank them properly, they did. Proper mysterious, like. Anyway, that's enough excitement for one day.
Ah, happy ending.
I guess all's well that ends well, huh?
A great big burly bloke and a snooty woman, eh? Can't help thinking that sounds familiar. Anyway, that's the case of the lost wee doggy solved. Nice one.
Hey, you know, cute little quest. Oh, free chat. Cats or dogs? Huh. Actually, cats make sense with Seth. If he's a sailor or on a ship, getting rid of rats? No. The parrot wasn't the best friend of the captain. It was the cat. At 12. Okay. Yeah. That's the big thing. Oh. Wait. Oh, right, it's that other fetch quest we gotta do. Hey, guess who's here?
Hey, we met you in Wiswald.
Oh, it's you. Thanks again for all your help.
Ah, it's good to see you, Galahad. Fancy meeting like this, eh?
Yes, it's quite a coincidence. I only just got here myself.
What brings you to Rimedhal?
I've come to see my sister. I was born here, see? The Wiswalders took me in.
So you and your sister were living apart all these years?
Afraid so. We've only seen each other a few times since we were kids.
Both have burly builds. I hope it's not Gladys.
So I thought, since Wiswald's pretty much back on its feet again now, maybe it's a good time to come and visit.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Oh, she will. I can't wait to see the look. Anyway, I'll introduce you once I've come by the Hall of High Holies when you've got a minute. She told me once that's where she spends most of her time.
It's Gladys. Oh, dear God. It's Gladys, isn't it? Oh, I feel bad for Galahad if it was the case. Oh, man, if it was. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, that's... Oh, man, that's sad. I wonder if we actually did the quest before...
Oh, hey Martha. What are you doing
Oh,
here?
it's Martha, best girl. Okay.
Oh, just had some business to attend to is all.
We came to meet someone. Do you know a big guy named Galahad?
Oh, well, if it's Galahad you're looking for, he's gone to see the grave.
The graves?
Yeah, his sister's buried there.
Oh! Oh! Oh, man, I called it. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, that is... Oh, man.
Wait, Gladys was Galahad's sister?
Oh, sorry, I thought he might have mentioned it at some point. Their parents were both priests. They died when Gladys and Galahad were only little. Galahad was sent away to live with relatives in Wiswald, and Gladys stayed here.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, and now Gladys is gone too, and, well, I didn't have much choice but to tell him, but oh, it was awful. Second I said it, he just burst into tears right there in front of everyone.
Wow. I hope he's okay.
That psychotic wench was the sister to Galahad? Wow. Wow, I did not actually see that coming. I didn't know they were actually related. I mean, sure, they had both bulky builds, but damn.
Me too. We should go and check on him.
Man. Oh, God. Oof. Wow. Jeez. Now I feel bad. This changes a little bit on Galahad, on Gladys a bit.
Oh, Gladys. Gladys.
And it's more tragic because he's lost, one sister and either a sister or a niece, with the poor little girl Moira, I think it was, and in Wiswald. Oh.
If only I'd come home sooner.
Galahad.
Martha told me everything. How Gladys threw her life away because she felt so bad about what she'd done. How she was all alone, tortured by guilt, with no one there to help her. Sorry.
We know you want to be by yourself right now, but we were worried about...
Go away, I said.
I guess nothing we say is gonna help when he's feeling like that.
Probably not.
Those who lost family to the judgments might not be able to forgive Gladys for what she did. But she helped people too, when Holograd invaded. Perhaps if we spoke with those she helped, we might learn something that would be of comfort to Galahad.
Yeah. It's worth a try, at least.
Man. I mean, like, honestly, I felt like Gladys was kind of like one of those, like, it felt the entire thing, her little mini story arc, felt contrived, I guess, because they really wanted us to make her hate her, like, with a passion. I mean, they did a darn good job, but at the same time, then they pull all of this stuff out of nowhere. It's hard, again, but...
Gladys was the one who dragged my wife off so they could put her on trial as a fairy. All because she missed one stupid town meeting. I told them she was sick, but no one would listen. They said the fact she couldn't face them all proved she... I mean, I know Gladys was only doing what Helio told her, but is that really an excuse? Doesn't matter now, though. She got her just desserts.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like... Okay, wrong. I took the wrong turn at Albuquerque. Yeah, again, it's, I wasn't expecting Galahad and her to be related.
Gladys and Galahad's parents were both priests. Very good priests. But then they got dragged into all the fuss over the fairies and the judgments, and Gladys came to see it as the fairies' fault. With the help of Helio's honeyed words, of course. She can't be blamed for what she did.
Unfortunately, this is one of those hard choices where I think I brought this up in a couple of videos beforehand of actually fully forgiving the person because, you know, it's the right thing to do. But at the same time, she was very conscious of her efforts. But she was manipulated. I guess it's one of those tricky situations, like those that have committed, you know, very heinous crimes, but they were manipulated to do so. It is one of those hard things to judge a person for.
And bitterness and grudge-bearing will only bring us more pain. They certainly won't bring my Margaret back.
And, you know, that kind of thing, what, Father Gideon, I think it was? Either way, where even though grudges can't be, you know, even if justice is served, sometimes it's, you know, meaningless or pointless because, you know, whoever or whatever crime has been committed. And yes, the person can be punished, but it's not going to bring anyone back. So, again, it is a very difficult thing to possibly redeem, unfortunately. And I'm actually on the fence on that with this character. I've never been so invested. So it's very, very hard to really do, so...
Gladys was sorry for what she did, more than we can ever know. I grew up with her. I know what she was like deep down. That's what makes it so sad. Just as she realized how wrong she'd been, just as she was about to start making amends, she had to go, and I understand how Galahad feels. I still can't quite believe it myself. There's so much I still want to talk to her about, so many things I want to ask her. I put flowers on her grave once in a while, stop by for a little chat, you know? But gravestones don't talk back, do they? There's just so... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those situations where it's, you know, pretty bad.
Gladys? Oh, scared stiff of her I was. But she certainly saved our bacon back when the Hologradis came. She stood there and faced the lot of them down. Oh, and if she hadn't, I wouldn't be standing here today. I hope she's at peace now, even after everything she did. After all, we might not have a home to speak of if it weren't for her.
Well, not everyone has fond memories of Gladys, that's for certain.
No, but some of them weren't so bad. Some people even seemed a little sorry she's gone.
Indeed. It may be small comfort to Galahad, but I think...
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll help Gladys rest a little easier, too.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those weird situations you read in stories, watching shows, read, you know, or in other video games where someone who is so, can't be reconciled, but at the same time, they go out in a way that, you know, with their death, they seem to redeem themselves. And I feel that is a short, you know, like, cop-out, you know? I would have loved to see, like, a full-on redemption arc for Gladys, to be honest. But, you know, this game loves to kill people off.
Hey, Galahad.
I thought I told you to leave.
Aye, but if we leave you alone much longer, you'll freeze to death out here.
And so what if I do? It's not like I've got much left to live for.
Yeah.
I let my sister die all alone with the whole town hating her.
I'm sorry, Galahad. I can't imagine how you must feel. But please, look.
Gladys, I'm only alive today because you stood up for us. I hope you're sleeping peacefully.
I could never hate you, Gladys, no matter what you did. I hope you know that.
You're the one whose wife was...
Carted off to her death by Gladys. Yes. Yes, I am. And if she'd only stopped to listen to our side of the story, things might have turned out differently. Lord knows I've hated her for that. Hated and hated. Ah! But what good does hating do? Doesn't make you feel any better, that's for certain. I can carry on banging my head against that brick wall, but all it'll get me is a sore head. So I've come here to pray. To pray that you find your way to wherever it is you're going.
Gladys's sins were many. Of that there is no doubt. But by the end, she had recognized them, and she had begun to make amends. Who are we to judge one brave enough to take the first steps on the road to redemption?
Yeah. And that is tricky. I would have liked to see more, but...
And what does such judgment gain us? Little in the end, save to delay the healing of a wound. If we are to move forward, to heal, then we must choose forgiveness.
Now, this is one of those cases where, in this situation, yes, but there is one thing. As I said, I've my personal view on forgiveness. There are only a few people where I will probably never forgive for the rest of my life. And because they don't wish to redeem themselves. They never wished to make themselves better. They were only trapped in their own stupid world. And sometimes, even I'm on the autism spectrum and I'm stuck in that world, in my own world and thoughts, I do try and step out and get out from it. But anyway, sorry, this entire storyline has gotten me very emotional and talking about myself a lot.
Wait, look. There's something written on her headstone.
Listen to this. Here lies one who died, that the many might live.
Aye.
It was not I who asked that this inscription be made. It was the people of the town.
Gladys was a hero, and that's how she'll be remembered.
So you don't all hate her? I thought she'd been thrown in a hole out here and left to rot.
Look around you, Galahad. This is no place of dishonor. This is where our most cherished are laid to rest. Your own parents among them.
I don't think they'd bury someone they hated out here.
No, I suppose not. Oh, Gladys.
Yeah. So I think most of the quests have been taken care of in these last couple of videos, which is good.
I'm sorry to have been such a bother.
Nah, man. Nah.
I guess you're going home to Wiswald now?
I am. There's things I need to be getting back to.
I see.
And Gladys would have my guts for garters if I went and neglected my duties.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
She always was a handful. Anyway, I'll be getting on. Maybe see you again if you're ever in Wiswald.
I'd like that. Look after yourself, Galahad.
Alright, so I guess in the next video, we're going to go for Wiswald. Yeah, alright, so I guess in the next video, we're going to Wiswald, and we're going to go for a, well, as I say, liberation mission, if you will. And we're dealing with the undead, so interesting. Anyway, it's that time of the video, so please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you aren't, and if you are subscribed, please hit that notification bell and let you know whenever my videos go live. I'm still going to try and get a Discord channel just for my channel. I'm definitely going to call it the Crystal Arcade, because, hey, that fits with my entire Crystal theme now, isn't it? Anyway, this is NineWolf65. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.